DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary measure to make
Glad you made it.
safe.
Hey, here's your new gear.
So there's no turning back, huh? Say goodbye to normal life and become a bleeding outlaw.
Normal, fam. Feds have just said they can shoot us in the fucking streets.
I know it's all gone to shit, but it's still my life. It's tough to just walk away.
Flip that script, cuz. You ain't walking away. You're fighting to protect what you care about.
Fine. All right. I'm in.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
Heading there now.
What is up, everybody? So we are back with more Watch Dogs Legion, and we're jumping back into the storyline. In the last video, we recruited this construction worker because we needed his help with a particular mission because he's got a drone, specifically a cargo drone that we're going to need to steal a server. So we're going to be heading there now. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Thanks for watching. Truly appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe if you didn't already. Also, please click the like button if this video earns it. And I did some digging in between the last video because the one thing I noticed was the three characters you start out with after this game gets going, they don't really have a lot of skills per se. So, you know, you started out with Dalton. He was a main operative, former MI5, and so he had a lot of skills, but these guys don't really have much. So one thing I did was, instead of going out and recruiting a whole bunch of people and going down that road, I did do a few that way, but I noticed if you unlock the boroughs on the map, you can automatically get somebody on your team, like a spy or a hacker or a drone expert. So I've built up my team and also went around picking up tech points so that I could get some additional toys to play with as well. So I'm hoping those are going to come in handy, especially with some of the operatives that don't have a lot of skills or anything. And then if you don't get someone that already has a regular actual gun that shoots bullets, the characters you start out with only have the stun guns and they can't upgrade to anything else. So that kind of puts you at a sticking point as well, because if you get into a gun battle, having a stun gun is just not really going to get it done. So needed to get some additional people on the team. So we've got a bunch. We've got spies, we have hitmen, we have the girl you just saw in the beginning. She has a silenced SMG, which I did just recruit her off the street. So looking forward to playing with all of them, but once they get injured or arrested or something, you have to switch operatives, which is completely different for Watch Dogs. So since there's so many characters to play with in this game, so I had to make sure my team's ready to go before we get too deep into this. But without further ado, let's get back into it.
Citizens, be advised. Your activity is being monitored by CCTV.
One thing I like, especially with the taxis, they're all auto drive, so you could just walk up and take them whenever you want. All right, let's find this location. Not far away. I don't know if I'll ever get used to driving on the left-hand side of the road. When I was going around picking up tech points and doing the small side missions to unlock the boroughs, was hitting everything. Was on the wrong side of the road, hitting cars dead on. It was total madness. Where is this taking me now? Around the block? Oh, the location's back there. I'm just gonna walk it then. Trying to back up on this narrow street's just not gonna work.
Sure thing, I'll come. I guess. No, what I mean. Right.
I believe we're going in here.
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
All right, so he can... The one good thing about this construction worker, and the reason why we got him, is he can summon a cargo drone whenever he wants. Oh, he has a silenced nail gun. That's cool. There it is.
That gave me the tingles.
I got used to flying this cargo drone because most of the tech points in the city, you pretty much have to have one because they're all on rooftops. Or at least somewhere high up where you can't get to. All right, where's... Oh, that's a decent way across. SIRS officer. There's another one. Might as well hit him with the trap. Alright, he's down. So, is there anybody? I don't think there's anybody else. I might be able to land this thing. Try to take this guy out. You're not getting up from that. Yeah, so that, see how the guy went silent. So that's one of the things I use the tech point on. It's a AR cloak, so whenever you take down an enemy, you can cloak them, and the other enemies won't notice that they're there. And then the earpiece that you wear, I fully upgraded that, so I got full cloak on that, and it also gives you a greater distance to take people down as well. So those cloaking features are awesome and definitely will come in handy. All right, let's get this server. Gonna load it up on a truck.
All right. Vehicle's loaded, so you're all set. Now, don't drive like a sodding nutter. Keep that thing in one piece.
And to think, all of this law breaking in the name of a good cause.
So they're just switching. Interesting.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server.
So we had this at the last location where we started this process.
Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location.
All right, so now we're taking the truck. Oh, we already have, yeah, the waypoint's automatically set. That's interesting that the construction worker did that job specifically, and then they switched us to another character. So the character I have now is a hitman that I recruited through unlocking one of the burrows.
This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
I think there's 8 burrows, and this hitman, she was in 9 Elms, I think it's called. So her skills are really good. She has 2 different guns, and it's a handgun and then an automatic. But I was surprised that the hitman does not have a silenced weapon. Only the spy does, which is weird. But the funny thing is, you can't, like in the past Watch Dogs games, you could take an enemy's weapon and swap it out with yours, or just pick it up if you have a slot open. You can't do that on this game. You just have to stick with whatever they have. We are getting out. Another reconstruction.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right. Scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell. Do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Bagley, we've got company.
Well, shit. Can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Bloody hell. All right.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
So I think that's Buckingham Palace. Yeah, sure looks like it. Never been to London. Definitely want to go. So another thing I used my tech points on was to shut all those drones down, because to me, out of everything in the game, they're the most annoying, and they kill your stealth ability if you can't take them out. And if you watched any of my last Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 videos, you know I like to go stealth, so that's another thing I wanted to use on tech points. So one of the things also that when you get the burrows unlocked, I think when you unlock 3, 4, and 6 of them, you have the ability to deactivate all the drones. So that was a selling point for me to unlock those burrows and get that out of the way. That's going to be a tight squeeze. But I'm going to push through. Oh, don't hit that Albion vehicle. That'll be nothing but bad news. There, I ruined my streak. I was doing good. One thing I am curious of is... Oh, come on. Why did you have to... Like, some of these people, I don't understand. They saw me coming. Someone trying to get me?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Uh-oh. I'm thinking maybe they selected her because, yeah, I wonder if the game automatically selects based on your team members who's best suited to go with what mission. If that's the case, it's definitely good to have a bunch of team members then.
Bagley, they're relentless.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
Well, turn the drone on them. That may work for a while until they destroy the drone. Somebody's coming. I set that trap, so that worked. There's still one over there. Yeah. Also picked up the tech point to jam their guns too, so that'll give you a chance to take them out. Now he's moving.
All right, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Do go on.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run.
Oh.
You don't get to be this old if you're easy to kill.
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you. But don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up.
What a thrill. It looks like I can teach you lot a thing or two about resistance fighting.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Well, aren't you just a font of backhanded compliments?
Some days may want to mute the robot as well, but it's more help than not.
Digging up the past. All right, let's see. I don't think I gave it enough time to pop up.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Okay, here we go. Now we got one.
It feels wrong to be sneaking around in here, as if I'm walking through a mass grave. Poor souls.
There's security all over a site that should be abandoned. What are they protecting? Rubble?
You've got a point. Bagley, what should I keep my eyes peeled for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
All right, so restricted area for construction workers. Yeah, I think we're going to need to switch to the construction worker so we can walk around without hopefully being harassed.
Are you ready for a new operation?
Could use some action to pass the time.
I guess we never learn from history. How many times in other places have we seen this?
Bigger question is, how do you get down there? I think I'm just going to get the drone because I am, don't worry.
I'm gonna put this online.
Don't worry, I am a skilled drone flyer. I don't know how close we can get, but it looks as if the gate's closed, so probably gonna have to find a key.
Of course, I'm myself. I've always been myself. Even in my most arrogant, nihilistic, narcissistic form, I am myself. You know this. And you just know it's not personal. Yes, I'll admit I'm particularly...
Aha. Alright, now we have access. Now the only issue is we can't get super close, but I do have the cloak in case things get dicey. So that's the only problem. Even though you have the right outfit on, if you get too close to someone, they seem to question anybody that's there. How they know who's supposed to be on that site and who's not, I have no idea, but that's how the game works. I did that with an Albion officer. I recruited them, and for some reason it's not showing me. Yeah. I don't think it ever started the mission. Find the signal source. Well, I think it did when I clicked on it now, but when we got there, it didn't say it. Alright, so the arrow on the map is pointing down. Let's go down here. Damaged spider bot leg. Huh. That's enough of a clue.
What the fuck? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Seen better days, eh? Guess I know the feeling. What the hell was it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
So access surveillance data, we need 3 of those. That spider bot's there, so my guess is we're probably going to need it. And there's a guy over here. I don't know if he's going to be in my way or not. I can't zoom in far enough on the map, so gonna have to walk around.
Ross, hop.
Just in case, gonna take him out. Not even gonna mess with it. So at least one is up here. At least that's what it's showing. And there is one down there, but I guess we didn't... I didn't specifically see it. Maybe that's where the spider bot comes in. Oh. Somebody's over there. Security guard.
Watch this.
Since I can cloak them, I'm just going to take them out.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Alright, so we're going back in the hole, because that one... There was one down there, I just didn't see it. And as I said, I think we're going to need the spider bot. Oh, maybe not. This is a different spot, though. I didn't even look to see if anybody was down here. Doesn't look like it.
One more data relay and I'll have it.
Use the steps and I don't know if this is still the construction site or not. I guess we'll see. Since that Albion guy was out of the way, I'm just going to leave him over there.
That should do it. Now I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Yeah, I got it.
That guy's moving around now. Might have to take him out. We'll see. Wonder if we can go back this way. Although there is... I did see a tech point over here. I might grab it. But I think you need the spider bot to get it. That's what it looks like. Probably. This appears to be possibly the right way.
The importation of foreign or dairy products is forbidden. Persons found in possession of contraband will be prosecuted. CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You bought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Oh, fucking hell. Those Clan Kelly rats are behind the bombings.
I think Kelly's with the supplier. And that makes this a handoff.
Who was the last they met with? She wasn't a Kelly. She could be part of Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, who was controlling the spider thingamy-bob?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spiderbot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Of course police were watching. All they do is watch.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Bloody hell. Am I supposed to tunnel through this? Or do you have some quantum thingy I can use?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spiderbots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Not a bad idea.
Had a feeling we were going to need this.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Yeah, I got it.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 Day's MO.
There, hurry. We've got all the delivery.
Oh, we got an ID. All access.
Interesting.
Oh,
So
lovely.
you were hired to supply all the targets? Just it, we're all on need to know.
So, this 0 Day roped in the old cadre of villainy into pulling off their scheme.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the Spiderbot, maybe they could tell us more.
All right, we got what we needed. Now it's time to get out of here. Oh, there's a guy over there. don't think I can get out that way. I'm gonna have to go back the way I came. The only bad thing when you're in these restricted areas and you have on the required uniform to walk around, you can't run, otherwise it draws attention.
That's all I could watch. I know how you stand. You're not stupid. Don't you find it predictable?
They set up two overly ecstatic characters in the vehicle. Of course, one of them will die in the inevitable accident. And I see it coming every time.
Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
The old Bill had a tail on the real bombers. They sure have kept their mouths shut. Suppose they were in on it too.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
All my year.
So New Scotland Yard. I didn't know there was a new one.
Wonder seeing what changes and what doesn't. Hell, Albion has this station by the bollocks.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Fuck me. I never thought I'd live to see the day where I miss the bloody cops.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in.
Alright, well, we're going to investigate Scotland Yard. We'll jump into that on the next one. I'm probably going to switch the character to the Albion security guard that I recruited. That'll come in handy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the like button. And please join back on the next video. Until then, take care. So long.